Good morning. What time is it? It's 6 a.m. yet? UK has become a boil that needs lancing. A social boil. Oh, God. Just been on Novara Live, the latest podcast thing. Excuse me. On YouTube. Thames water. Drinking water. How we treat our crap. Don't smoke, kiddies. If you can manage it. Manage it. And then I was only talking about it yesterday. In my last video, I think. Oh, hello, Melissa. Thanks for the visit. Melissa's from Akron, Ohio, USA. My young friend. Well, she's half my age. Let's not go into that. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm selling a book in the morning. There's this company in nearby Snesty, and the fella's coming at 10 o'clock this morning to pick it up. Glanmorva Foundry, or Forge, if you want to say. Foundry Forge. My God, yeah. Yeah, he's having it. He did his apprenticeship there. So I said, well, I've got this book, yeah. I picked it up for bloody 50 pence when Leslie Library was clearing out their storeroom of locally published books. And I thought, what do they do with this then? I hope they kept a copy on the shelf in Leslie Library, because it's fabulous, amazing. Well, when Thatcher came in 1979 and the banks were pulling the rugs from underneath, the financial rugs from underneath engineering companies of all things. And you know why they did that, Thatcher? Was to reduce the labour vote, because engineering companies traditionally have labour voters. So there we go. And you know what all paid for that Tory dogma from 1979 into the early 1980s? North Sea oil receipts. Yes, all that money from North Sea oil flowed in, and all our engineering industries flowed out. I remember that fella in the 1980s, I mentioned him before. I can't remember his name. He was the chairman of ICI, and he was a huge critic, absolutely huge critic. Lovely fella. He did a lot of TV programs. I can't remember his name. I think his first name started with R. R. Owens, or R. something Owens. I don't know. I've been meaning to look. Well, he's long gone now, I think. Yeah, he had a stroke. I remember last couple of TV programs he did, scathing on Thatcher's dogma, when he had a stroke and he was obviously not in the best of health. Yeah, I'll have to find, remind myself what his name was. Yeah. Oh, I remember him once. I remember him once visiting the Morgan Car Company in Worcestershire. I think it's Worcestershire, is it? It's Morgan Car Company from Worcestershire. Oh, what is it, Warwickshire? And he was saying, oh, you need to do things more modern, you know, or something like that. And the old fella who was still alive then, owned the company. Well, more or less started. Well, he inherited from his father, I think. Morgans, three wheelers, two wheels at the front, Scorpions, two wheels at the front, one wheel at the back, and a motorbike Jap engine on the front grille. You know, Heath Robinson. If you saw Heath Robinson, even Heath Robinson couldn't have made it up. And they have a cult following all over the world, all over the world. Anyway, he's trying to get them to more modern production lines and things like that. And no, no, that's not our ethos whatsoever, the old fella said. And there's a lot to be said in that, really, but Morgan Car Company is still going. ICI, I don't know what the hell's happened to ICI, chemical company. Yeah, I'll have to, yeah, a fascinating fella, fascinating fella. Yeah, you know, I do seem to be interested in this sort of manufacturing history, because your average boardroom. I remember when I was working for this company in Surrey after I left the RAF. When I joined them, they'd just been taken over by Smiths Industries, uh, Smiths Industries and the watch. Louis Newmark, who, funnily enough, was a bit of a watch company as well. And they all went to do aircraft instruments. Have I lost you yet? So, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So I was working there about 2 or 3 years, and then I was invited into the boardroom to give my input. Jesus. I never seen a bigger table in my life. And I was sitting right at the end, and the head of engineering was at the far distant end, and he asked me a question about something. I can't remember what it was really, what my view was. Well, yeah, I think there was the head systems engineer was a woman, Pam Smith, became an OBE when I was there, and we were doing quite well, not bad. And I can't remember what question was I asked, and whatever I said seems to impress them a bit. that's how it all works. I can't for the life of me remember. Well, we were doing this retrofit into the early EH-101 helicopters to test other aircraft flight control system, and an old Wessex was used, all painted in orange, was used as the sort of dummy horse type thing, because on the AH101, which was a combined Westland, Augusta, Italy. I'm still there. Things go frozen there slightly. And I said, yeah, you know, we're doing well. I can see the aim here. Because what it was, the only reason why Smith Industries took over Louis Newmark aircraft instruments in Croydon, New Addington. The factory free flattens. Long story. They got taken over by G Aviation from USA after I left. And I said, yeah. And then we reinvented this flight control system for search and rescue helicopters. And because I'm quite an altruistic socialist, I said, yeah, reinvented and show a modern microprocessor in it to make things, because it's all about sensor inputs and then controls out. Sensor inputs, there's collective on a helicopter, which is just this, the other, which is just, Prince William will know about it, to make it go up and down. And then pitch, roll, and yaw control. Yeah. So whatever I said must have impressed them. But anyway. Yeah, but with British engineering, you do these jobs, but nobody tells you what it's all aiming for. I know. Aiming for is be sharp end technologically, but money in the end of the day, isn't it? But there's always these snakes and vultures at the side, because I just mentioned the takeovers. I feel, because I thought I should have been paid more than what I was when I was there. You asking me to come to the boardroom on the wage I'm on? Because I knew that people doing lesser jobs were earning twice as much what I was doing. And I remember going to the head of human resources, HR. What am I doing here? I don't know what the hell they thought. They just thought I was a rich twat from Wales or something. I don't know, in Surrey. Good morning, all. And what was what was happening in my personal life? If I spoke with American accent, they would have paid me lots more. But I speak with a Welsh accent. All right, let's end this story at 15 minutes. Apparently, I'm supposed to be switched on.